Good morning. We're going to go a little historical today. Now, what do I mean by we're going historical? I want to have a little discussion. While we have it, I'm going to be smoking Alec Bradley Filthy Hooligan that I picked up. It's a black market. Good little cigar. This is the second year they've done them, and I picked it up just for these videos. Well, let's go. So this is going to be a little history of Ireland, the old Emerald Isle, which goes along with my cigar. What am I going to talk about? Well, the other day at the pop shop, sitting around, and Jerry had a little conversation about the Irish plaid. What about the Irish plaid? Well, what it signifies. The Irish tartan, if you will, looks similar to, plaids, or in some cases tweed, because they were wool. And what it was a piece of fabric that was special to a family or an area. The reason for this is, back in older times in Ireland, families would live in clans, and these clans were generally the group. This family is the ones that lived in a specific area. Well, an area would have, one, maybe two weavers, and that's the fabric that the whole clan would wear, was that one fabric. It would be special in color, special in stitching, design, and very distinct from one area to another. The colors of it varied. Some of them, possibly family preference. Another reason, hunter's plaid, darker in color, browns, greens, or as a rich family's plaid, it'd be bright, vibrant colors, light blues, golds. And these plaids, or these tartans, they would be worn as, shawls across the body, or as kilts, full body or walking kilts. Walking kilt being what you see mostly today, just the lower half, a skirt more or less. And that's how you would identify where somebody was from, who their family was, who their allegiances were. Well, this is where we get into some more of the turmoil of old Ireland. A country, nation that's seen a lot of trouble in its many years. We're going to go ahead in time, well after the tradition of wearing tartans started. We're going to go to King George. Not sure which King George, second or third. And he is one that many credit with the taming of Ireland, if you will, because it was these feudal areas, families pit against each other, and oftentimes for lands and such. And no one could invade them because they were just spread out, and families were in tight-knit groups, some of them often living in castles. It wasn't the image that you think of nowadays, where there's these little shacks with small roofs and one little family living in them. No, they lived in huge groups as clans. That was more of a shepherd style home. Well, King George, he came in and he changed that. He set up rules, broke up these clans, And that's when they went to living in homes such as that. And he also, this was around the year 1750, I'm wanting to say this before that, in the 1740s. He instilled a dress code prohibiting families, men from these families, to wearing their tartans, their kilts, you know. And the fine for this was great. Well, due to the large fine, you know, it was ridiculous. The first minor offense, that would land you 3 years in the royal prison. And the next, that was 7. And you know, things progressively got worse after that. So of course, men didn't want to wear, you know, their plaid colors anymore.